Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Mizanur Rahman, Assistant Teacher of Islamic Studies of National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift, Bonasri, Dhaka. Today I am going to take a Islamic Studies class for the students of class 7. Our topic is Sura Al-Adiat. Dear students, firstly, we have to know how many things we have to learn from the Surah Al-Adiat. I think that there are 5 things we have to learn from the Surah Al-Adiat. Firstly, basic information of Surah Al-Adiat. Secondly, the background of Surah Al-Adiat. Thirdly, the translation of Surah Al-Adiat. Fourthly, the explanation of Surah Al-Adiat. And fifthly, the teachings of Surah Al-Adiat. Now, come to our topic number 1. Basic information of Surah Al-Adiat. Surah Al-Adiat is 100th surah of the Holy Quran. This was revealed in the city of Holy Makkah. So it is one kind of Makki surah. In this place we have to learn what is Makki surah. Makki surah is the name of this surah which is revealed before the migrate to Medina of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and which surah is revealed after the migrate to Medina of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is called Madani surah. There are 86 surah of Makki and there are 28 surah are Madani. The first word of this surah is Adiyat. This surah has been named after this word. This surah has 11 verses and 1 ruku. In this lesson we have to learn what is ruku. Ruku means a part of the Holy Quran. There are 540 ruku in the Holy Quran, and some says there are 558 ruku in the Holy Quran. And Surah Al-Adiat is one of them. Background of Surah Al-Adiat. When they are existed a dangerous anarchy in the instability in then Arab, the different classes were engaged in blood shedding and looting, and no clan was saved. In this background, this surah was revealed in order to remind that if anyone commits any crimes and misdeeds, he or she will be accountable in Akhirat. This is the background of Surah Al-Adiat. About this surah was revealed. Now we will start translation of this Surah Al-Adiat. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Wal-Adiyati Dabaha, by the horses that gallop and gasp. Wal-Adiyat means galloping horses, and Dabahan means gasp. So meaning Wal-Adiyati Dabaha, by the horses that gallop and gasp. Falmuriyati Qadha, and those that produce sparks, striking their hoofs on rocks. Falmuriyat means produce sparks. Qadhan means striking their hoofs. So Falmuriyati Qadhan means and those that produce sparks, striking their hoofs on rocks. Falmugirati subha, then they target the enemy at dawn. Falmugirat means target the enemy, and subhan means at dawn. Fa'atharna bihi naq'a, and then raise dust during the time. Fa'atharna bihi naq'a. Fa'atharna means raise, and naqan means dust. Fa'atharna bihi naq'a, and then raise dust during the time. Fawasatna bihi jama'a, and then attack the enemies. Fawasatna means bihi jama'a. Fawasatna means attack the enemies, and then attack the enemies. Innal insana li rabbihi lakanud. Indeed, man is most ungrateful to his Lord. Inna means indeed, insana means man, li rabbihi to his Lord, lakanud means Lam means most and kanudun means ungrateful. Lakanud means most ungrateful. So innal insana li rabbihi lakanud means indeed man is most ungrateful to his Lord. Wa innahu ala dhalika la shahid. And verily he himself aware of this ingratitude. Wa innahu verily ala dhalika about this lashadid, he himself aware. Wa innahu li hubbil khairi lashadid, and indeed he is quite addicted to his wealth. Here lihubbi means addicted and khairi means wealth. Lashadid means lashadid means quite. So wa innahu li hubbil khairi lashadid, it means and indeed he is quite addicted to his wealth. Afala ya'lamu idha bu'thira ma fil qubur, but does he not know when those in the grave will be raised? Afala ya'lamu, does he not know? Idha bu'thira, when the grave will be raised. Idha bu'thira means will be raised. Kubur means graves. So afala ya'lamu idha bu'thira ma fil qubur means but does he not know when those in the grave will be raised. Wa hussila ma fis sudur, and secrets which are in hearts will be disclosed. Wa hussila will be disclosed. Hussila means will be disclosed. Ma fi, which are in, as-sudur means in hearts. So meaning wa hussila ma fi sudur, and secrets which are in hearts will be disclosed. Inna rabbahum bihim yawma idhil la khabir. Indeed their Lord is well aware of their fate and this day and that day. Inna means indeed, rabbahum their Lord, bihim about that matter, yawma idhin on that day, la khabir well aware of. So inna rabbahum bihim yawma idhin la khabir means indeed their Lord is well aware of their fate on that day. Now we will discuss about the explanation of Surah Al-Adiat. According to explanation of Surah Al-Adiat, the surah is divided into 3 phases. First phase is about the discussion of military horses and Almighty Allah take the bow of them. And second phase is Allah the Almighty discuss about the different qualities of Allah mentioned special features of human beings. These are number 1, ungratefulness towards the Creator, and number 2, greed and addiction to wealth. People those 2 works consciously and willingly, but these are totally forbidden to be done. For this reason, in the last phase of this surah, human beings are reminded of the resurrection day and their life in the grave. It is asked if they don't know, they will have to go to the grave. Afterwards, all their deeds will be disclosed on the day of judgment. Finally, everything will be judged. Therefore, human beings should give up all unlawfulness and ingratitude and lead their lives honestly. This is the explanation of this surah. This explanation of this surah is divided into 3 parts. First part is 5 verses and second part is 3 verses and last verse is from the last verses of 11. Learnings. Now we will start the learning of this Surah Al-Adiat. From this surah we have learned the followings. Human beings are undoubtedly ungrateful to their Creator. Human beings have strong addicted to wealth. On the day of judgment, the secret things hidden in human hearts will be disclosed. Finally, Allah will judge human beings for their deeds on the earth. So we always remember the lessons of this surah. We will be grateful to Allah for His blessings. We will never be ungrateful to Him. Rather, we should be aware of the accountability of the day of judgment, and we will always be obedient to Allah. This is the Surah Al-Adiat. Dear students, today's topic is very important for your second term exam. Not only second term exam, but also it is important for final exam too. So you have to take well preparation on this surah, and in this surah probably come short question or MCQ question, in which place Surah Al-Adiat was revealed. Its answer is in the great city Makkah. And how many verses are there in Surah Al-Adiat? Its answer is there are 11 verses in this surah. And what is the position of this surah in the Holy Quran? Its answer is, its position is 100th surah of the Holy Quran. And in the creative question, it is probably come background of surah and translation of this surah, and also explanation is also very important for creative question C or D, and learning points is also very important for creative question C or D. Okay, dear students, I hope that you all have understood today's topic clearly, and keep practice at home more and more, and avoid by your parents, and stay well, and see you again very soon inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.